rules are simple to follow. Let's take a look. 8 competitors, 60 seconds per round. Top 4 advance to the semifinal. Top 2 advance to the finals. 5 stations, 5 ball racks, 4 regular balls, 1 bonus ball. That bonus ball worth 2 points. Players may not step up the line while attempting their shots. Take a look at the participants of tonight. Rachel Kent, Jay Will's pick. Haley Frank from Missouri. Sarah Scalia from Indiana. Unique Drake from St. John's. Deasia Fair from Syracuse. Michelle Sidor from DePaul. Lynn Trong from Gonzaga. And then her teammate, Britta Maxwell, also from Gonzaga. Long time waiting to get going.
I know. I was going to say, hey, is there them in the back or something? But I know that they're just born and ready to just shoot lights out. So let's get ready for the show.
Money ball goes down for Haley Frank. She's got 3 on the opening rack. See if that momentum carries over the second rack. She's made the first 2. Give her 3. There's 4. Perfect rack. No, missed the money ball. Jay Will, what are you seeing from Haley Frank out of Missouri? All right. Great point, Jay Will. We don't pay you the big bucks for nothing. Jay Billis, how about you?
Let's go, Haley.
I like the point that you made, though. Let it fly and then get the next ball. You don't have to wait to see it go through the net. That's what Haley Frank did right there.
Haley Frank, an impressive 23, Jay Billis.
Her form is just impeccable. She was a high school golfer and 3 times All-State. And
quickly. But I'll tell you what. Get ready for Sarah Scalia at IU. The most threes in program history. How about Big Ten as well this season? Only second behind some young lady named Caitlin Clark.
A near perfect first rack for her. Second rack. Here it goes. Everything's gone down. Is it perfect? It is. She's missed only 1 shot so far. She's got 10 points through 2 racks.
Sean, you jinxed her.
I'm sorry, it's my fault. It's like pitchers. I don't believe in that. When they have a no-hitter, like the guy up in the booth says, hey, it's a no-hitter through 7. All of a sudden, somebody gets a hit. It's the guy in the booth's fault?
Yes.
Okay. Unique Drake trying to make a comeback here, getting in the final rack. She's at 13.
That's pure.
She's at 15. She'll need both of these. Some massive scores being put up early here. Scalia gets 21.
After struggling from the top of the key.
Into DePaul. She said the pace of play at DePaul really suited her game. She had to free her mind and allow herself to find her rhythm early in games. She has not found her rhythm early in this competition. She didn't make 1 from the first rack. Deasia Fair only 1 on this side. See if she can get it going on rack number 2.
Yeah, she just needs to slow herself down. You can tell, like, when you have a lot of energy at first, you come out of the gate really strong. There's some poise you have to have.
Does it start to get in your head, though, when you haven't made 1 through the first 2 racks?
Yeah.
It's kind of like me on the driving range when I'm just tossing turf up in the air, Jay Billis.
I've noticed that.
Deasia Fair looking to get going. Money ball at this end. Got it. That moves her up to 13. She'll need a really strong final rack with some of the scores that we posted already. Top 4 will advance into the semifinal. Deasia Fair needs the money ball. Missed it, 16. Haley Frank still took it to the Stanford Cardinal in the non-con. Neither one can stop for 1 second to see how the other one is doing. Money ball for Trong. It goes down. She's got 3 after the first rack. See if it launches her into the second rack. Zegs had a magical season all year long. Ran through The WCC perfect in the conference regular season. They lost in the championship game in Portland, but then advanced in the NCAA tournament, one of the best scoring teams in the country. They're both tied at 7. They're going to need to finish strong here, Angel Gray.
Yeah, absolutely. But Kaylin, she's at the record maiden program, but Brenna said Kaylin thinks that she's going to win. So just everything about her release, everything that she can do as far as setting herself up, we need to see a little bit more of that. Get this crowd into it.
You see a little bit more energy. They got to get to 16. I don't think either one's going to be able to make it. My math isn't great, but I think 2 points is not going to be worth 3. And so therefore, they both fall short. Gonzaga Bulldogs go 15 and 14 respectively, and that will put them outside of the top 4.
I don't think coaches...
Some big scores. Haley Frank dropped the mic with the first round of 23. Everybody else has been trying to play catch-up since then. The ties of 16, they both get in as well. Deasia Fair will try to pick it up in the second round. Our semifinals are set. Then everybody will be chasing. 2 will advance to the finals. Here we go. Angel Gray, besides working on your golf swing right now, what stands out most to you here in the semifinal?
Well, the fade that I just hit, and then also just how good Deasia Fair is. I mean, your eyes are glued to her everywhere she goes.
She's at 5, make it 6. Open for the money ball. Missed it. What score do you think they have to post here, Jay, given what we saw in the first round, Jay Billis?
I would say 21 or 22.
Means we got to see somebody pick up the pace here. Fair at the top of the key got going. She's at 11. See if it carries over to the opposite wing.
Yeah, you have to go into these semifinals, finals matches thinking in the mid-20s.
Deasia Fair at 15. If she has a clean rack here, she could get to 21. She misses the first and the second.
She told me I don't have to speed up until I need to, but she did not get that last shot off. I question the rhythm in that last rack.
How important is rhythm, Angel?
I think it's pretty important if you're a shooter.
Them here would be both good enough to advance and have a rematch for the championship. Haynes Original Soft Touch Women's 3-point Championship. Scalia looking good on the opening rack. Missed just the money ball. Haley Frank finding her rhythm.
Look at the rotation on Scalia's shot.
You can pick either one if you want, Angel Gray, because Haley Frank just had a perfect rack on the wing.
Like Dave Billis said, like every shot is in rhythm. It's just so smooth.
Top of the key, a little sluggish for both.
Giving them a little bit of trouble.
Scalia getting going on the opposite wing. She hits him. She's up to 16. Haley Frank, she's up to 16. Make it 17, and she missed it.
Uh-oh.
Are we going to have a 3-way tie?
Oh, wow. You've been here for 10 years. What happens next?
Well, I will explain it to you in just a second. Scalia and Frank advance. And the tiebreaker comes down to this, is shots made. Scalia had 16 total shots made in that last round. And then it goes down to the best overall rack, which is what Haley Frank was able to deliver on. The title is set. Jay Williams, Jay Billis, myself, Sean Farnham, here at the State Farm College Slam Dunk 3-point competition. The finals, the horn is sound, and here we go.
Okay, there's the rhythm. There it is.
Finding that rhythm. This has been the spot where she has been absolutely on fire. Four out of 5, including the money ball on the wing. Jay Billis, what do you like?
It's just every shot is the same. I mean, her form is impeccable, and she's a terrific athlete. She's an outstanding softball player, played for her dad in high school. She's got a great feel for this.
Get in there.
Missed the money ball.
Tough.
At 13. Gonna need
Doors open.
Gonna need a really strong final rack.
Yeah, you can't afford to miss almost every single one in the rack.
Got it. 18. Angel Gray, I go to you. Do you think that's going to be enough?
I don't know.
You don't know or no?
I do.
Brought up by her father, Peter, who was also her travel ball coach. I said, do you think that really impacted your ability to shoot? And she said, no, but it was written about in the newspaper, so why not stick with it?
I think it's more so that her idol is Maya Moore.
And she's having a good opening rack. Does the money ball go down? No, she misses it. Remember, 18 is where she's got to get to. She's at 4. Make it 5. Money ball, you need it. She got it. Jay Billis, this was your pick. Which means she has to.
Gotta get going. Needs this rack right here.
She's at 11. Make it 12. 13.
Needs this one.
Got it. She's at 15. She needs 3 from the final rack. There's 1. There's 2. She's tied it. She won it. Why not? Sarah Scalia with 19 points.
Harry Morin, what do you think that she's saying right now about your performance?
Well, I mean, she's probably just proud of me, but she knows I've done it all year. I proved to show that, I can shoot the 3 ball. So, yeah, this is for Hoosier Nation for sure. They always show out and show love, so this is for them.
You said even when you went to IU, you just wanted to be a winner, shattering all type of records in the three-point line. But what does it mean for you to get this soft touch chain?
It means a lot just because, Indiana, it's a special place to me. I was only there for 2 years, but I think it really changed my life as far as just my perspective, just on basketball and on life in general. And I'm really happy I did this for them.
You do know that you're going to have to face off against Heisei. So what do you think about what that performance is going to be like? What do you need to do?
Oh, gosh, just make shots, honestly. I mean, you saw him in the men's. Yeah, he's crazy. He's obviously really good. So, I mean, just make shots.
We're ready for the show. Thanks for your time, and congrats.
Thank you.
All right, Angel Gray with the champion. She mentioned there will be the Battle of the Champions. That will come up in just a little bit.